Revelator Aggregator. The Zionist World News of America, aka Breitbart, has an interesting article today headlined Report: Trump says he'd win 98% of the vote if he ran an Israeli election. Apparently, this past Friday, there was some kind of RNC donors convention where President Orange Guy it was down at Mar-a-Lago, and President Orange Guy, being his normal President Orange Guy self, had to stunt and be like, if I were running in the Israel elections, I would win 98% of the vote. Believe me, that I can tell you, so magnificent, or something like that. Good old President Orange Guy also took the opportunity to beat up some more on old Ilhan Omar for her quote-unquote anti-Semitic remarks. And look, I don't agree politically probably with anything Ilhan Omar stands for, but in terms of AIPAC having way too much political power in American politics, totally on board with her. I stand with Omar that AIPAC has, and the Israeli lobby has too much power in American politics. And that's not quote unquote anti-Semitic to say, in my humble opinion. Y'all know this is all about rebuilding the third temple, right? And this cult, this messianic apocalyptic death cult that the Zionists have going on, the Christian Zionists and the Jewish Zionists. That's why Israel minted the coin you now see on the screen there with King Cyrus and Trump. That's why there's all this propaganda about Trump being a modern day Cyrus. King Cyrus was the one who conquered Babylon and ended the Babylonian captivity and allowed the Israelites to return to their homeland and to rebuild the temple, allowed for the rebuilding of the second temple. And now there's all this propaganda about Trump being a new Cyrus. They're basically trying to rush Father God's timeline along, and like I've said before, Father God will kick off Armageddon and the apocalypse or whatever as soon as Father God's getting ready to do so. But they think they've got to help Father God along. The arrogance of these people. I didn't mean these people in any kind of racist way. Jewish Zionists want Trump to support them when they blow up or dismantle or get rid of the Dome of the Rock on the Temple Mount so they can rebuild the third temple. And because they believe that their Messiah is not going to come until the third temple's built. And the Christian Zionists believe the Jewish Messiah is the Antichrist. And they want the third temple built so that the Antichrist comes, so that Jesus will come back to fight the Antichrist. Like I said, it's an apocalyptic messianic death cult, and I want no part of it. Father God will accomplish all that when Father God's good and ready. I happen to subscribe more to the Jonathan Cahn view that Trump is a new King Jehu character rather than a King Cyrus character, and that we are recapitulating Jewish history, but it's a different part of Jewish history. And y'all would need to read his book, The Paradigm, to get more into that. I do think that Trump is an instrument of God, but I don't think Trump realizes he's an instrument of God, or if he does, he doesn't realize the extent to which he's an instrument of God, or the kind of instrument of God that he is. But in any event, Father God bless you all. Jesus Christ saves. Stay positive.